This gathering is called the Survivors Working Circle, and there will be important conversations.
I was happy to accept and be here and be part of this. I am a residential school survivor. There is a lot of hurt out there.
Trying to educate myself best I can here to and assist with the elders to understand, what happened. And I'm a D-school survivor and intergenerational trauma survivor from the residential schools.
When we share our story, we share so that there's a way to healing. There's a way to better life.
When I got back to Thunder Bay, me and this girl ran away, and the cops found us and brought us back to where the lady was staying. And when I got back, my mom told them not to hit me. But then the first wrong thing I did, I got strapped, and one was holding me this way, one was holding me this way. And the principal took his belt off and bent me over a desk and started strapping me, and they were praying on both sides of me.
And how old were you?
I must have been like 13.
When we went to Indian residential schools, we were terrorized, not only by the people that ran the school, the system, but also from other First Nation community children that attended the school. So there has to be each community that had kids, children that went to residential school, they have to admit, their people terrorized other First Nation communities, children.
In our community, my community, I hear the 40s, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds even say, I could kick my parents for not allowing me to go to residential school. That's what they say. The reason why they say that is because we got that money, that payout that we had. And that's why I said they don't understand. I tell them, be thankful that you didn't go to residential school, or else you'll be like me, a hardcore living soul. And the parenting that I lacked from the residential school is where my sons, my daughters didn't have the teachings that I was supposed to provide as a parent to parent them.
You should be careful you don't antagonize the professor.
Key words pop into mind. Racism is one of them, assimilation, genocide. They all point to those key words.
This is what we need. We need resources, we need money, we need supplies in order for us to become happy people again.
We have to be well. We have to be the leaders in how we want our people to survive.
we are a lost generation. We need to go back to finding out who we really are.
Finding those missing children. After we find them, we've got to do a scientific, DNA testing to make sure which families they come from. And after all that scientific findings are done, then we can take them home to their respective communities or to the places where they came from. In the community, they should set up a site and have names of kids who never made it home.
Because what happens is if you leave the community for a long time, you have that big disconnect, and when you go back, you feel like you don't have that sense of belonging. And we experienced that, survivors experienced that as, when they first went home from residential school. And you still experience it as an adult if you've been in an urban setting too long and you go home. It's really hard to fit in.
Okay, since my mom told me, since she went to school in 1920, the late 30s, she seen a child being killed right there in the basement, the school basement. But again, though, she didn't know what did they do to that body. My mom told me all kinds of stories before she died. So what I'm thinking about, there must be a lot of graves out there somewhere in Pelican.
Imagine after my sister, I ran away and go and hide in a bush, so I don't have to go. I don't have to take my sister back to a residential school.
You know, they say hurt people hurt people. I tell you my personal story of it. As a young boy of 14 years old, I was assaulted by 5 men, former residential school students. And they totally assaulted me, violated me, and in that assault, you know what they did to me? They ripped my testicles out of me. I could never have kids. You know, during that episode, after they raped me, they tied me up on the tree. I was tied up naked. And then they left because there wasn't a fish catch. I was there all afternoon, all night, and all evening. The following morning, all day in the hot sun. Finally, towards evening, managed to untie myself. And I had to walk all the way around the lake, barefooted, no clothes. Those guys never came and said, I'm sorry.
If we're going to heal, we need to look at the wholeness. Right now, the way we are in our communities most of the time is we're like one twig, an individual program. And this twig can be broken. But if we were to work together, programs, services, bring them all together, I can't break it. It's strong. And that's what we need in our communities.